show of hands, who has heard of dementia before? Who's heard of it? Right, everyone's heard of dementia. Okay. What do you think it is? And it's hard to explain. Just in your words, what do you think dementia is? You had your hand up first. What do you think it is?
It's like where you lose all your memory. It's where your brain doesn't like function right, and you just like lose everything that you can remember. So when I went to see my granny when she was sick, she knew my face, but she didn't exactly know my name.
Okay. So is everyone looking forward to the meeting then? You are going to do a physical theatre workshop with maybe 5 or 6 people with dementia. So just tell me your thoughts and feelings on that. What do you think about that?
Like, we're going to feel sad.
You think you'll feel sad? Why would you feel sad?
Because the people with dementia, it's just not nice.
Anybody a bit nervous about doing it?
I'm okay with it. Me and Emily's okay with it.
So you're not nervous?
We've already experienced it.
So you're kind of used to dementia, but you know what to expect?
Yes.
I would like to meet new people and really like to see what it is like in Country Meadows.
When you said people with dementia are coming in, so if they're like dancing, we'll dance with them. We'll know what to do.
When I say jam card, what do you think?
A card that has like a picture of a jar jam on it.
A card that has a picture of jam on it?
Yeah.
Dementia is an overall term to describe a range of symptoms associated with the deterioration of the brain. Following a diagnosis of dementia, a lot of Dementia NI members would speak of their concerns of the stigma that they face on a day-to-day basis. When the words dementia are spoke about, it's often people think about the later stages of dementia and maybe people in nursing homes and needing extra care and assistance. That is not always the case, and our Dementia NI members are out living within their own communities. This is Martin and this is Lil, okay? And both Martin and Lil, they both have a diagnosis of dementia.
It was frightening at the time because I never thought I was ever going to be diagnosed with dementia. The way it affected me at the start, why I didn't tell anybody. I was throwing the controls out, I was throwing money out, I was throwing loads of things out. So I knew to go down to the bin. They were in the bin.
No matter who you are, how famous you are, or how smart you are, it doesn't matter. Dementia can affect any single person. Just because you're the President of the United States of America, or you're the Prime Minister of the UK, that doesn't mean that it's going to stop you from getting dementia.
At the beginning, generally just confusion. And things like finding the salt cellar in the cutlery drawer. Nothing too severe at the time. I could now feel it increasing, the changes increasing, but you know, I was able to cope quite well because I was still working when I was diagnosed. I had to give that up, of course, and then I had to move house, and those are all quite stressful.
Well done. Lovely.
My name is Gemma Irwin and I'm manager of Country Meadows Supported Housing. I work for the Belfast Trust, and Country Meadows is a partnership between Clonmel Housing Association and the Belfast Trust. Country Meadows now opened in June 2018, so we're only open now nearly 6 months, and this was the first and only supported housing in West Belfast. We have 30 flats, but 3 of those flats are actually double flats. Therefore there could be a husband and wife in them, so we could have technically 33 tenants.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
What was good fun about it?
Everything. Doing the wee pose, capital.
I love that.
I'm going to play with my friend.
Was it what you expected?
Yeah.
Better why?
Because they didn't think they were going to be at nice. I thought they were. Yeah, that's what they did. I don't think they were conscious about themselves, but they were like really.
You thought to be more self-conscious, but they just went for it. So would you like to do maybe more like that?
Yeah, definitely.
You would like to do that again?
Yeah.
Just not tonight.
So
Jam card is when someone has dementia and just like they say they're out shopping, right? And it says so like if they're like stuck, they would pull out their jam card and it would say jam for just a minute. So like we'll just say they're lost like on a bus but they don't know where to stop, they would pull out their jam card to someone and they would help them.
So then if Lil shows them the jam card and the person can read, please be patient, I have dementia or memory problems and may need assistance.
is that everything? 89. That's okay.
The jam card actually is the best thing, the best invention, for me anyway. It's the wee dementia thing, there's the wee jam card. And just recently, applied for my blue badge. So I'd done everything that they said to me in the blue badge, and I'd said to my son, I want to do this on my own. He was with me. So he came down to the post office with me, and there's a girl that sits in the desk when you go down there. And when I went up there, I said, excuse me, could you help me? And I showed her, I said I have dementia, and I showed her the jam card. And that girl couldn't do enough for me. She would have got my envelope, got me the postal order, posted the things, posted everything away, and the difference it made was unbelievable.
We want to be involved in the local community, and we want the local community to be involved here. You know, hence that probably at this stage there are the residents or the tenants that have moved in are from this area, and a lot of the staff are from this area and know the area very well. So we've made good friends with our neighbours here. They're lovely people and they've welcomed us. In terms of the building, they've looked after the building, and I'd like to hope then that they would look after our tenants as well. So for example, if one of our tenants walked down the street and maybe just couldn't find their way back or didn't know where they were or got confused, you know, that a member of the public, somebody who lived local, would recognise them and say, I wonder, are they a Cullen tenant, and help to get them back here, or even just pick up the phone and phone us and say, look, I think this lady is from Cullen, but she's here, she's a wee bit lost. So that's about making the area and the local community more dementia friendly.
We've got a leader in the room, we've got 3 guests to guess who the leader is.
The like of the kids today were fantastic, and see for us learning them kids, they'll pass that on to other kids, and the message, you need to get the message about, and in Dementia NI, we're getting the message out, but you need to help with everybody else, and the like of those kids are the best place to start.
If we can all be a little kinder and more considerate to old people. It's a kindness.
Good,
Dementia and I really welcome this opportunity to work with the kids here within the West Belfast community. It's been a fantastic opportunity for the young people to learn more about dementia from people living with dementia themselves, and for them to realise that people with dementia are normal people just like you and I, and they're out there trying to live their lives just to the best of their own ability. They may need a little bit more help and support, but they're just normal human beings like everyone else.